The poet was Thomas Nashe. So I have told you the poem, and please complete the fair book. Write down all the exercise in your fair book. Today we'll start the new lesson, that is unit number 4, friend in need. Friend in need is a friend indeed. There is a one saying that. So you know that, all of you know that the importance of the friendship and the friends. Yes, you all have your best friends, isn't it? Yes, having a friends in a life is a very important. Here there is a pre-reading task. Okay, boys and girls, when they become friends, help one another. So open page number 36 in your textbook. Boys and girls, it may be the boys or the girls. If they become friends, they will help each other. Imagine that a boy is in trouble. What will his friend do? Will he just walk away? So imagine, there is a one imagination. If you are boy and you are having a friends, if some boy is in trouble, okay, someone is in trouble, so what you will do? You are seeing that your friend is in trouble. So what you will do? You will just walk away, or you will help to your friend. Which one you will do? No, he will stay with his friend and help him. Now tell me, has any one of you helped your friend at any time? No, they won't walk away. They will stay with the friend and they will help for the friend when he is in trouble. So now what you have to do is, you tell me, if you faced such a situation, if you helped your friend when he is in trouble, so just share the things with me. There are stories about animals who become friends and help one another. So here, like how the human beings will become friends, will make the friends, no, like that the animals also have the stories about the friendship, friends in need. During your childhood, you might have learned the lesson that the lion and the mouse. Yes, in the lion and the mouse, first the lion and the mouse were enemies. So when the mouse helped the lion, they become the friends. And for the moral of that lesson is, a friend in need is a friend indeed, isn't it? So like this, you heard that the lion and the mouse story. There are some stories like that which indicates the friends and the friendship. Now I will give you hints for 2 very short stories. Use these hints and you will tell me the stories. Here I will give you 2 hints, okay? So you need to tell me the stories. So the first hint is, lion sleep, lion net. Lion sleep, mouse disturb, next not kill, lion net roar, mouse dash cut dash save. Okay, these are all the hints of the story. So by using these hints, you identify the story and the story title. Okay, this one is first hint, and the second hint is bird, hunter, arrow, and bit, save, and dash river, dash bird, leaf, save. These are these this story. Okay. The first hint indicates here, as I told you in the beginning of the class, lion sleep. In childhood, you learned this story. So everyone knows this story, the lion and the mouse, isn't it? So when the lion was sleeping, that time one mouse enters and disturbs the lion. So during that time, the lion became ready to kill that mouse. So the mouse requested to the lion that please don't kill me, I will help you one time. For that, the lion was mistaken the mouse. You are such a small animal, how can you help me? Go away, he said in the anger way. When the lion was caught in the net, that time by hearing the sound, roaring sound of the lion, the mouse came and cut the net and it helped to the lion. So this is the first story of this hint. Lion, net, roar, mouse, cut and save. Finally, the small mouse can save the life of the big animal, that is lion. After that, the lion and mouse, both of them became the friends, isn't it? So like that, bird, hunter, arrow. This is also one story. So you find out which story it is. Bird, hunter, arrow, and bite, save, and river. So there is one story behind this hint. So find it out. Which story is that? Okay. Find it out and tell me the story name. Yes, children? Okay. Shall we start the lesson now? This is the pre-reading task about the lesson Friend in Need. Okay. You know the importance of friends. So I won't tell you much. Now I will start the lesson. Coming to the lesson, open your textbook, page number 37. Sage Durvasa had taught Kunti a mantra. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. Yes, students. Sage Durvasa had taught Kunti a mantra. It was a secret verse to invoke the gods. Okay. See children, this is the story was taken from the Mahabharata. Okay. See children, what happened? Sage Durvasa had taught Kunti mantras. Some mantras were taught to Kunti by Durvasa Muni. That time it was a secret verse to invoke the gods. Means it is totally secret mantras. No one knows these mantras except the Durvasa Muni. When invoked, they would appear before her and bless her with sons equal to themselves in glory. So, when that mantras was chanted by the Kunti, that time the gods of the heaven will appear in front of her, and whatever the wish she is having, that gods will fulfill those wishes. Okay, this is the totally secret mantras. The young Kunti was at that time waiting for her Swayamvara. Means the Kunti was young that time when the Durvasa Muni was taught her mantras. That time she was very young and she was waiting for the Swayamvara. So here there are some new words. Okay, so please write down the glossary. So the first word is what? Sage. Sage means a holy man. A holy man. And the second one, mantra, a holy saying. Mantra means a holy saying. Okay. Next, invoke. Glory. Glory means greatness. Glory means greatness. Okay. So, the Kunti was learned the some mantras and she was waiting for Swayamvara. Swayamvara means it is conducted for the princess to choose her coming husband. Okay, so that we call it as the Swayamvara. But she had out of curiosity invoked Surya, the sun god. Okay, means towards that mantras. She wanted to check that mantras. So what she did is, she had out of curiosity invoked Surya. Means she invited the Surya, the god of the sun. Surya means the god of sun. Next, here invoke means what? To make a request especially to God. Invoke means to make a request especially to God. By saying the mantras, she requested the God. He had blessed her with a child. So the Surya was pleased by her mantras and he has blessed a baby child. A child who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. That son, that child was who would prove to be the greatest of all heroes. Means so much of power. The all power has given to that child from the Surya Deva. Okay. So imagine how greatest that child was. With a baby in her arms, Kunti wondered, how will I explain the child? Who will believe me? With a heavy heart. See here, still the Kunti is very engaged. Even she did not marry any person. She is waiting for her Swayamvara. Then by accidentally she prayed to the god, sun god. That time she was blessed with a baby child. So now she was wondering with a holding baby in her arms, and how will I explain the child? So after the growing up, after the child, how will I explain him? So who will believe me? If she tells this child was the gift of Surya Deva, means who will believe her? No one will believe her. So with a heavy heart, she placed the baby in a basket and set it afloat on the river Ganga. So she decided that she kept that baby in a basket. She took one basket and kept the baby in the basket and set it afloat on the river Ganga. She left that baby on the river Ganga. He grew up in Adhiratha's house and became a hero called Karna. So that child was grew up and in Adhiratha's house. That son was grew up in Adhiratha's son. Adhiratha is a Sarathi of Bhishma. Okay, the Adhiratha is a Sarathi of Bhishma. That child was grown up in the Adhiratha's house and became a hero called. That child, when he come to the younger stage, he became the hero and his name is Karna. Yes. Next, war is near, Krishna said. The Lord Krishna said that war is near. That is Kurukshetra war. Okay. Your sons will fight against their cousins. There will be much bloodshed. So here the Krishna said that your sons will fight against their cousins. Means he is telling to the Kunti, your sons will fight against the cousins. Cousins means Kauravas and Pandavas. Pandavaru mattu Kauravaru. Okay. So in the Pandavas team there are only 5 members. Dharmaraya, yes, Nakula, Sahadeva, Bhishma, Arjuna. Only 5 members in the Pandavas team. And coming to the Kauravas group, there are 100 brothers. The team of 100 brothers, we call it as the Kauravas. There will be much bloodshed. Bloodshed andre ಒಂದು ರಕ್ತದ ಹೊಳೆ ಅಂತ. So in Kannada we call it as the ರಕ್ತದ ಹೊಳೆ. So during the war you can see the heavy bloodshed. The Krishna said to the Kunti. Kunti was deeply disturbed. Kunti, the mother of Pandavas. Kunti is the mother of Pandavas, and the Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas and Karna was on Duryodhana's side. So see here, the Pandavas would fight against the Kauravas. The Kurukshetra between the war is in between the Kauravas and Pandavas. Pandavas has to fight against the Kauravas. Karna was on Duryodhana's side because the Karna is the friend of the Duryodhana. So he used to support the Duryodhana. The Karna will be always the side of Duryodhana. Karna would fight against his brothers. Here the Karna doesn't know that the Pandavas were his brothers. The Karna is also son of the Kunti. But here the Karna doesn't know the truth of that. Perhaps kill them or be killed himself. He was her precious firstborn whom she had never acknowledged, never fondled with a mother's love. So here the Kunti was very deeply disturbed. Why? Because she knows that Karna was her first son and he used to fight against the Pandavas. Pandavas means his brothers only. So he was her precious firstborn baby who she had never acknowledged. She has never shown the mother's love to the Karna. Instead of showing the mother's love, she left that baby in the river Ganga. Tears of despair welled up in her eyes. Kunti made up her mind to tell Karna the truth. So the Kunti was decided that she used to tell all the secret, whatever happened in the past, she used to tell all the secret to the Karna. That was the only way to persuade him to leave Duryodhana and to fight on the side of the Pandavas. Here the Karna and the 5 Pandavas, they were brothers, but they don't know each other directly. But the mother of Pandavas knows the truth. The Kunti knows this all truth. So she decided that she need to explain all things to the Karna, and she used to request the Karna to support the Pandavas. With Karna gone, Duryodhana would be weaker in strength and spirit. So the Duryodhana is having the very proud because the Karna is his side. The Karna is the very great hero in the Mahabharata, isn't it? So here the Pandavas would be able to vanish him with ease. This was the right time for Karna to learn the secret of his birth. So the Kunti decided that this is the right time to tell the secret of the Karna's birth. So whether she tells to Karna or not, we'll see in the next class, children. So till then, read this lesson and please write down all new words. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.